Hi Gemini, welcome to your bi-weekly reading. This is going to represent how your person feels, you, and confirmation. Let's go ahead and begin. Okay Gemini, let's go ahead and see how your person is feeling. After I pull these cards, I am going to keep them nearby and I'm going to pull your cards to compare where you guys are. How does Gemini's person feel about Gemini? And this is for November 2022. How does Gemini's person feel about Gemini? Okay, we've got Queen of Wands. How does Gemini's person feel about Gemini and their relationship? Queen of Pentacles. How does Gemini's person feel about Gemini and their connection? How does Gemini's person feel about Gemini and their connection? How does Gemini's person feel about Gemini and their connection? How does Gemini's person feel about Gemini and their connection? How does Gemini's person feel about Gemini and their connection? How does Gemini's person feel about Gemini and their connection? How does Gemini's person feel about Gemini and their connection? Six of Wands. How does Gemini's person feel about Gemini and their connection? How does Gemini's person feel about Gemini and their connection? How does Gemini's person feel about Gemini and their connection? How does Gemini's person feel about Gemini and their connection? How does Gemini's person feel about Gemini and their connection? Okay. Let's go ahead and pull the rest. About the High Priestess, the Two of Swords, Judgment, Temperance, Knight of Wands, and Two of Wands. Okay, so let's go ahead and start here. Again, this is your person's side of the story, whether you're dating, you're married, you're in a relationship, or if this is an ex. I mean, I definitely see that like something is on hold on their side. They're wanting to wait. Another thing that I'm seeing here is that there's something going on with one person wanting to move forward too quickly, because I see that here and then I see it again here. So yeah, I mean, I feel like because this is them and not you, and like I said, I am going to keep these cards handy to see how, what comes up for you when I pull your cards. I see that this person is kind of absolutely stuck, and they're not wanting to make a decision. So this is a general reading, so I try to go over kind of whatever scenarios that usually come up in my private readings. So if you have your person right now trying to make a decision, just know that they're definitely thinking about this. They've got the Judgment card here. They're trying to make a really significant decision regarding you. And this can especially apply for those of you where this is an ex, because this is a card that represents exes reconciling and getting back together. But this person is absolutely torn and stuck. At the same time, they're trying to kind of go with their intuition. Yeah, I kind of see this message of, kind of ask yourself if you're asking or if you're pushing this person to make a decision now. I see them not wanting to do that. They're wanting to take their time and they're really wanting to consult their intuition. You may kind of want this person to, kind of move quicker, give me an answer. But up here, we've got Knight of Pentacles telling me that this person is kind of moving slowly. They don't want to make kind of a rash decision. So this might be kind of getting back together or getting married or moving in together. I see this person, kind of needing more time when it comes to a big decision in your relationship. This can also be maybe someone that, where you're kind of wanting to know, does this person love me? This could be someone where you've just recently become involved. You want to know, when are they going to tell me they love me? When is there going to be a more committed relationship? There is this very strong message in this reading on their side that, they want to move slowly. Just kind of keep that in mind. It's not that they're not interested, but I see them as like very cautious. There's a very cautious person here, but there's also this Queen of Wands that just wants to see action and wants to see things move forward. You do have victory as far as their feelings for you and what they want from your relationship. But this reading is definitely screaming that they want to move slowly. Let me get a few more so we can get some more messages. Page of Swords, Three of Swords, and Five of Pentacles. Yeah, it's almost like this person feels if they tell you the truth, and this can be so many different things. With the Page of Swords, this is honesty. They're feeling, if they're completely honest with you regarding whatever situation you have going on, if they're honest with you, there's the fear here that somebody's heart's going to get broken. Because we got this communication, we've got a broken heart, but we also have this message of suffering. They're not being completely honest with you. And there's this message of, maybe what they say, speaking their truth, will cause heartache. And this could definitely be, that they want to take things slow, that they don't want to move forward too quickly. I feel like there's so many messages regarding, this spread as their feelings. This is the first reading that I've done like this. I feel like there's a Gemini out there. I didn't do it for any of the other signs I've posted so far for these bi-weekly readings. I feel like there's a Gemini out there that just needs to hear someone is not telling you no. They're telling you that they need more time. And, kind of them speaking their truth. Maybe this person, what their truth has hurt you, but just know that this has also hurt them. Let me get some from the confirmation deck now. What other messages are there for the sign of Gemini as far as how their person feels? How does Gemini's person feel about their connection? Four of Wands. How does Gemini's person feel about their connection? How does Gemini's person feel about their connection? How does Gemini's person feel about their connection? Okay. So you've got Queen of Pentacles and the Ace of Pentacles. Yeah, so I do see that this person, at whatever level of commitment that you're in, I see that this person, kind of wants to go deeper with you because their feelings for you have come up as the Queen of Pentacles. So this person is, very much wanting, to be a stable partner to you, to be committed. They're ready for a long-term relationship. So I definitely see the feelings here for this person. I feel like they're in a sticky place. That's why they have the Two of Swords in the heart of their reading. They're wanting this commitment, this relationship, this union or marriage, and they're wanting this new beginning with you. But kind of keep in mind, if you're forcing this person, to kind of make a quick decision, they're not going to do that. They don't want to do that. If they have said something to hurt you over here, just know that whatever it is that they have said to you is also hurting them. Just kind of keep in mind, they want things to move slowly. They don't want to be rushed, but that doesn't mean that this person doesn't want to be with you, because that's what I'm seeing over here. They see themselves, or they see you as kind of, being this partner that they can commit to. They want this relationship, but the message is kind of slow things down. Just kind of give them the time to kind of go through their feelings and be sure about their decision. Okay, let's go ahead and look at your cards now. Okay, Gemini, let's go ahead and look at your side of the story. Okay, what does Gemini need to know about their love life for November 2022. And this is a bi-weekly reading because that's how I'm posting them. But remember, this can apply anytime during November. What does Gemini need to hear about their love life, their connection, their relationships, their marriages? Okay, we have 8 of Pentacles. What does Gemini need to hear about their relationships? What does Gemini need to hear about their relationships? What does Gemini need to hear about their relationships? What does Gemini need to hear about their relationships? What does Gemini need to hear about their relationships? What does Gemini need to hear about their relationships? What does Gemini need to hear about their relationships? What does Gemini need to hear about their relationships? What does Gemini need to hear about their relationships? What does Gemini need to hear about their relationships? Okay, so let's pull the rest. Okay, so interesting. Kind of I have the cards here that represent how your person feels. So I'm going to refer back to these. As far as you and this relationship you have, whether it's a current relationship, an ex, a marriage, I see that they had this card as well, that a new beginning, is very much on your mind. And kind of building a relationship again with the 8 of Pentacles. But I definitely see on your side that you need more clarity. So just kind of looking at the previous cards, that there was this message in their cards, which I'm looking through right now, that they're wanting to move slowly. That I saw this message of kind of rushing, making quick decisions. You're trying to shed some light on how you can have this new beginning with this person. You're wanting to work things out. Remember that you have to be patient with them. Because I do see here that you're really trying. You have the 3 of Pentacles. You're really trying, to bring about positive change between you and this person. I see a lot of love on your side. You're really kind of opening up. You're really kind of sharing your feelings with this person. But I also see, especially down here, that you're really stressed as far as maybe losing them. 9 of Swords and the World. So this is a message that you're fearing the worst. For some of you, you may feel like your relationship is on the verge of, kind of a big breakdown. You're fearing you're losing this person. But, you do have the same card that they have, 10 of Cups. There is a happy relationship here. There is a happy relationship, a happy ending. So, I feel like, you're doing a lot of work here to rebuild a relationship or a marriage. But you're kind of wondering, like, what's going on behind the scenes? How does this person feel? You're trying to shed some light on how you can make this new beginning happen. But at the same time, you're kind of worrying. You're fearing the worst. You're fearing that, the end is coming to this relationship. But there is, kind of a big change here with the Wheel. This is, always a positive change. Let me get a few more. Okay, we've got Queen of Pentacles. And they also had that card from the confirmation deck, the Tower. And 2 of Swords, which they also had. So let me go through their cards so I can kind of show you the themes that I'm seeing here. And again, this is a spread that I'm just trying out for you guys. I haven't used it for any of the other signs so far. So this is their cards that I used the other deck. You both have this 2 of Swords. There is a very difficult decision that has to be made. And this also is about this Queen of Pentacles here, which they also had. I'm just looking for it here. I think it came up from the confirmation deck, so I'm not going to find it here because I want to make sure I put it back in the deck. Yeah, it was the Queen of Pentacles if you go back and look. So for some of you, you're wanting more commitment. If this is someone that you recently started dating or an ex, if you're married, you just want this person to commit to you again. You want to feel like you're in a solid relationship. So some of you, you may be really worried that you're not going to get this from this person. This could be very much front and center in your mind right now. You're torn between, shedding some light on their feelings and just kind of letting go. And I definitely see here, with this message of the Queen of Pentacles and the Tower, that there is some type of, big surprise here, a big change that's coming up. With the Queen of Pentacles, this is telling me that the change is that this person can be what you want them to be. Again, whatever your situation is, they can be that committed partner. They can make that difficult decision that it seems they don't want to make. Because I definitely see that you have been trying to rebuild, you've been trying to share your feelings, and you still feel stuck. You feel like they're not cooperating with you. So I feel like you're kind of the surprise that you're getting here is that you're going to find out that this person is very much capable of being the person that you want them to be. Let me get a few from the confirmation deck. What else is Gemini here? In their life. Ace of Cups, Six of Wands, Queen of Swords. Yeah, so I mean, what I see here is, the Hermit, the Queen of Swords, which is also you as an air sign, but this is telling me that, you really are like tearing out your hair here as Nine of Swords. There's so much worry about your person, how they feel about you, if this is going to last, if they're going to leave. Again, we have Nine of Swords with the World down here. You're fearing the worst. You're fearing an ending is coming. But actually, it's a new beginning that is coming up here. You also have Six of Wands. They also had the Six of Wands telling me that, the obstacles that you're facing, it's not anything that's permanent. It may seem that way now, but there is something that can be worked out here. See, they had the Six of Wands as well. So these obstacles that you guys are facing, and some of them can be things that we haven't seen in the cards, the obstacles that you're facing are just temporary. They can be worked out. It can be an obstacle like another person being in the picture, an obstacle of them not wanting to commit, whatever that is, someone wanting to move slowly, which has been a big theme in how they feel and kind of their side of the story. Again, this is the cards that came up for them. And repeat messages over and over was that this person wants time. They don't want to move too quickly. They don't want to move too quickly. They want to wait. It could be they want to wait to get married. They want to wait to get engaged, to move in together. But just like you, they're focusing on a new beginning, making a big decision, having a new life. And you have that same message here. You've got the same card. I think it's even the same place. You both have the Judgment card. So you're on the same page. You want the same thing. And I feel because that maybe for some of you, they're not being completely honest, which also came up here. They're not being completely honest. So some of you, you're kind of searching for the truth. You feel like there's more going on than meets the eye. And this person could be fearing, kind of breaking your heart. We had all those kind of painful cards here as well. We had the Three of Swords and the Five of Pentacles here. This person could be fearing hurting you. Just know if they have kind of spoken these words to you where they told you they need space, or, it seems like they're backing off, that this is hurting them as much as it's hurting you. Okay, Gemini, I hope you enjoyed your reading, and I will speak to you again soon.